In the distance, that's all you hear is bombardment. You know how it sounds in a distance. It's like you see those flares from the bombs, and it lights up the sky like lightning.
Sure,
you know.
Sure. Yeah. So when you were again on Omaha Beach, were there any
Further in to St. Lo.
okay, but initially when you first landed, were you taking fire, or did
Well, there were snipers.
Snipers? Okay.
Not like the first wave where you bombs and machine guns.
Oh.
We're dodging sniper fire. That's it.
Okay, so you weren't part of the first wave.
No,
okay.
no.
Okay, all right. But you came to Normandy. Was that the first day of the invasion? Or?
No, the 16th of July. This is a few weeks later. This is another second wave of like 200 ships and.
Okay, I get you.
Because they were being slaughtered in Normandy.
Sure.
What saved a lot of lives, and myself too, was finally General Patton got the tanks to make a breakthrough, because we had no tanks over there. The Germans were dug in there for 8 years. They had pillboxes all over Normandy. Our bombardment did nothing to, to bomb their. They were all prepared.
Sure.
So you had to lose thousands of men in order to make a beach, I say, get on the beach,
Right. Okay, what were your duties at Lowell? When you got to Lowell? What were your duties there? I know you say you got in your foxhole, but what were some of your duties?
Just shooting at anything that moved.
Okay.
There's one time a sergeant come to crawl, and nobody was walking, Everybody was crawling. This time the sergeant came up to our foxhole. My buddy says, "I need volunteers." This is not me. He said, "Not me." He said, "I need 10 of them." He says, "Call all us 10 of you." He says, "You have to go up to the road and see if you see anything in the area. Keep yourself low, And boy, I was numb. I says, we had to do it, and we had to. So we come close to this. See, we're all in hedgerows now. You can't see nothing. Apple trees, orchards,
Right.
You crawl over a hedgerow and you're in the open field, then you reach another hedgerow. So that's where you're concealed. They can't be seen. And this one hedgerow we crawled over, it was 10 of us. Of course, we were spread out, maybe 100 yards, That's when we seen, I don't know how many Germans. We heard a lot of noise. We don't know what it was. All these German soldiers were on bicycles. Imagine that. On bicycles. We couldn't believe it, coming down this muddy road, And we found out the noise we were hearing was they all have machine guns, and the machine gun bores, they will burn out if you keep using them. They get hot. So they have these tubes on their back with extra machine gun bores. That's what was making all the noise when they ride their bikes over rough terrain, Oh, and we were shooting at anything because we thought we were going to be killed. We don't know how many we killed, what was going on. I just can't believe what happened. I don't know if you're interested in this, but I wrote a story to my mother. Everything happened. I wrote this when I was in the hospital in England. And that letter was submitted to the Legacy Project in Washington. And it was one of 8 out of 15,000 picked. And the next thing you knew, Ted Koppel had my letter in the last of the millennium on the New Yorker. And also they put my story, I've got it here, I don't know if you're interested, in New Yorker. Everything I'm telling you is in the magazine.
Okay, good.
And I've had a lot of excitement after all this. I didn't have old age. Mort Krim had an interview with me and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mort Krim is a local anchor at Channel NBC station here.
So what it is, my nationality, like my mother and father from ancient Mesopotamia, but our language is Chaldean. And we're all over Southfield here, but nobody knew who the Chaldeans were, if they contributed to the war effort, so they wanted it to be known there was at least 300 Chaldeans in World War II, and I was the only one that was in the invasion of Normandy, and that's why they honored